Hi Libra and welcome. It's me Jamie with Lost Boy. Gonna be doing another reading for y'all. I will tag your September reading at the end of this one if you are interested, or in case you have not seen it yet. This reading is gonna be pretty much what you need to know at this time. This is for Libra anywhere in your birth chart. Cross-watchers, you are welcome as well. Flip the roles however you see fit, but everybody please only take the messages that resonate and drop the messages that do not. As always, I do want to say thank you for all of the continued support. It helps this channel grow, but it definitely helps get these messages out there to others who need them, so thank you. If you are interested in booking a personal reading with me, all that information is down below in the description box. Alrighty Libra, let's get into this message. Universe, what does Libra need to know at this time? We have the Five of Cups. We have the Eight of Wands. And then we have the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is sideways. So I feel like there's going to be some kind of news that's coming in here that's going to be allowing you to see something differently in regards to a situation here where, you know, you might have been mourning, you might have been really sad about with the Five of Cups, right? The Five of Cups talks about grieving over some kind of a loss here. You know, feeling like we might have had some kind of missed opportunity here, or like the rug was swept underneath us. And I feel this is in the past here, so this is something that you've already overcome. This has already happened. And I feel like you're seeing this differently now with this Two of Swords. Like, it's like you're coming out of denial about something here. There was some kind of truth that you were missing, that you weren't seeing here because of the pain. But now that that pain has lessened, it's like now you're starting to see something. Or like now you're starting to see it for what it was. I'm just gonna put myself on Do Not Disturb. My friend took a day trip with her kids, so now she's just sending me all of the pictures, but I'm just gonna mute that sound. This is also fast forward movement here because it's like, now that the pain has subsided, right? Now that it no longer hurts, right? Now that you're over it, right? It's like now you're starting to see why it happened, right? Or not why it happened, but like why it wasn't meant to go forward. And who you have become in a result of that. Because we have this High Priestess here. She's looking up into the sky. So this brought you closer to your divinity. It brought you closer to your path and to your destiny. Towards what is actually meant for you. Something here about you. Whatever this was, I feel like there was an aspect about yourself that needed to be healed because you had settled for something here because of some kind of childhood trauma. And it's like you can congratulate yourselves, especially now, because it's like, you know, you've overcome that trigger, right? That's no longer a driving factor for you because you've healed that. It's like you're at this period right now where you're strengthening your connection with your intuition, and you're really truly getting to the root of who you are. There was definitely heartache and betrayal here with Three of Swords, but we do have quick news, like Eight of Wands, Knight of Swords. It's like there's a lot of things that are going to be revealed to you. That the universe is now revealing to you in a way where you can handle it. Because it's for your own good, right? It's like knowing the why. And then knowing what it is that you need to do now and who you are now, which is who you are always meant to really be. This was definitely a very difficult time for you. I feel like kind of like growing pains in a sense. But this was like spiritual growing pains where there was a lesson in something. You didn't see it at the time, and yes, it was a struggle. There was heartache, there was pain, there were moments where you felt betrayed and rejected, and in that flight or flight response here. But it's like, I'm getting like hermit vibes. Like, I don't even think that you subconsciously knew what you were doing, but by asking yourself those questions, right, it made you go within. It made you trust in yourself more. Maybe that was part of that childhood trauma here. We have instinct. Your instinct was off. Your intuition was off. And now, maybe you're recognizing the reason why you got into that situation here was because your instinct was off because of some kind of... I'm getting really deep now, Libra. This is going to be very specific. But it was because of the childhood trauma here. Maybe having something to do with a mother figure, not getting the attention or the validation or the love, the actual love that you needed. So there was something here where... you didn't know at the time, right? Because the examples that you were shown wasn't real love. Like, there were conditions. Like, it was it was conditional love. But it's like, now that you've healed your inner child, you're seeing now why something didn't work out. And there's strength in that because that's allowing you to move forward. Because now that you're healed, and now that you trust yourself, we have miracle in the reverse, and balance. And prayer, there's been a lack of divinity. And maybe that was your struggle here. It was your struggle with your faith. Right? And I know we talk about faith and spirituality, but it really begins with us. Because we are that connection to to source. We're a spark from source. It's like you weren't trusting yourself. Because maybe you were made out to believe growing up that you needed approval in a way. But we have something being restored, right? Balance. See, people are not happy. This is setting up your boundaries. Some of you guys could also not be communicating much at this time with the High Priestess. You're keeping to yourself, and that's pissing people off here. Because now they don't have any information that they can use against you. I also feel like there's been many revelations leading up to this. Like, since that heartache. And maybe this rejection and betrayal and grief goes on multiple different levels. And take that however it resonates, Libra. We have embraced this new you at the bottom. And I feel like you are. Okay. We have spiritual growth. That was in the reverse. We have an Aquarius in the reverse. We have a privileged lady. We have a superhero. We have hidden motives. And then we have a big heart. We have let them talk in the reverse. Maybe it's time to shut them up with your next actions. Because I feel like this is what they didn't want from you. They didn't want you to have any spiritual growth here. They didn't want you to believe in yourself. At the essence of spiritual growth, I mean, it's faith in oneself. So it's like they didn't want you to believe in yourself. They didn't want you to dream big. They didn't want you to trust in your instincts here. They wanted to just take advantage of your good nature here. And I honestly feel like it's this privileged lady. Because I did not get a good vibe off of that. I did not. Especially with the Aquarius reversed right above that, because the High Priestess, you know, we could be dealing with an Aquarius here, Libra. But I feel like this is just somebody who knows better. Who feels like they always know better, that they are better here. It's like somebody who wanted some kind of dictatorship over you. Right? And take advantage of your big heart. And the fact that you don't have hidden motives. And the fact that maybe you are a superhero, that you'll take the shirt off your back to help people. Because people take advantage of those that need that validation. That's exactly what it is. They were using your own childhood trauma against you in order to entrap you in a situation. And maybe that's what you're realizing now. And that's probably going to anger you. For whatever reason, I still feel like you still have to deal with this individual in some kind of way, and that's what pisses you off even more. Like, some of you could have kids, or whatever, right? Small town may still have to see each other somehow. I don't know. Maybe I'll work in the same building, same block, I don't know. Maybe your careers overlap in some way. I don't know, like an EMT and then like somebody works at a hospital. I don't know. Those are just examples, by the way. Universe, tell me more for Libra. I feel like the news for them is that you're moving forward. In such a way, and like, I'm picturing these as like scissors right now, and it's like you're cutting cords. Six of Swords in the reverse. Some of them, they didn't want you to leave. They didn't want you to choose peace. They wanted you to be fearful. Some of you guys could be dealing with the Leo, or this could be like a mother figure here. Seven of Wands. They wanted you in competition. They wanted you in conflict. They wanted to take something away from you. Because this is the King and Queen of Wands having to defend their own territory up against some kind of uprising from people who feel like they're entitled. Somebody who is very fearful. The Queen of Wands in the reverse is somebody who cannot be alone. This is somebody here who's keeps a lot of different people for many different reasons. I just heard that. Because the Queen of Wands could also be like the other woman type of vibes, right? Like, this is just somebody here who has no shame. Has no morals. Willing to do whatever it takes to get their rocks off. You know? Doesn't care who they hurt. Very insecure about themselves. Need constant attention, validation, very show-offy, like, you know, like in a bad way. You know what I mean? Like, this is not somebody who's, you know, performing a piece on the piano. Yeah, let's just keep it real. You know? Three of Swords. And then we have the Two of Swords in the reverse, Page of Wands and the Page of Swords. The Page of Wands is in the reverse. They're going to be acting very erratically and very impulsive here because they're not believing some kind of truth. They don't want to believe it, that you're moving, and that's the truth. That you know the truth about what they were really doing. Playing with your heart, playing with your emotions. I feel like they know that something's coming. Eight of Wands. It came out sideways. And I'm picturing that as, like, you know, the Celtic cross, like the crossing card. The Eight of Wands, that's what's coming. News. They were trying to hold you back from something, from happiness. From being on your path here. They didn't want you to move on. They didn't want you to move forward. It's like somebody purposely wanted to hurt your heart. It's like somebody did this on purpose. I'm angry for you, Libra. But ultimately, what they didn't want to happen is what's happening. They could only delay it, but they couldn't stop the inevitable. Which was you moving on. You moving forward, Libra. Nine of Cups. You heading towards your happiness. You heading towards your wish fulfillment. You finally regaining your instincts here. You finally trusting in yourself. The Devil. And Strength. And Death reverse. Three major arcanas right there. Maybe you gave the benefit of the doubt to this person at one point here, but maybe you're realizing that somebody will never grow, never transform, never change. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, Libra, or Capricorn. I'm sorry, Leo or Capricorn. Doesn't have to be, but the Devil is definitely very toxic energy, very conditional, right? And you've had to persevere through a situation here. Queen of Swords. Yeah, but you have to leave your emotions out of this. So I feel like this is definitely someone that this could be like beyond even like a romantic partnership. This could be like a family friend situation type of thing. This is somebody here that you were really, really close to. Like really, really close to. But you're headed towards happiness. You're headed towards wish fulfillment. For some of you, like I said, this could even be like an ex or something. And like trying to stop you and block you from being with starting a new relationship elsewhere. Or something. But like I said, it was only delayed. But they can't stop the inevitable. They can't stop it for you. They can't. Because you know and see the truth now. And you know what their motives are. They're no longer hidden, huh? That's what it is. You've discovered their motives. And you're not even going to get back at them because you know the thing that's going to hurt them the most is by doing exactly what they feared. And with that Queen of Wands, that's exactly what it is. You're making somebody's own worst fears happen right now. Your affirmation is abundance. Congratulations. It seems you're due. It says a little, and the little is crossed off. You're due for an infinitely big piece of abundance pie. Feel like you don't deserve it? Knock it off. It's already plated and ready to hit your table. Reluctant to take it? Shut your hole. Abundance pie is big enough to serve everyone. So get your whipped cream ready, unless you're lactose intolerant, and enjoy your well-deserved metaphorical dessert. Universe, any advice for Libra? We have positive outlook, number 29, breaking down to an 11 or a 2. How you feel depends on your own mental attitude. The many faces of Ganesha reflect how you feel about the different aspects of your life: spirituality, health, finances, relationship, and emotional well-being. It is important to remember that circumstances are not good or bad, but always neutral. It is how you approach the situation that will determine your outcome. If you choose to see something as depressing, it will be. If you choose to see it as encouraging, it will be. Your mind determines how your day will go. Your state of mind has influence over your body, your relationships, your emotional well-being, and how you view your finances. Every day you are so careful when considering what you will eat during that day. You have an opportunity to be just as discerning when it comes to how you think. You can conquer your moods no matter how bad a mood you seem to be in. Make up your mind that you are not going to be controlled by your moods anymore. If you do find yourself in a low disposition, take a moment to acknowledge what brought this up for you. Take positive action to shift back to happiness or being positive. And that is what I have for y'all, Libra. I'm sending you all lots of love and lots of light, and I will see you next time. Ciao.